Warrior Online Boot Campers, welcome to this workout. It's pre-recorded because we knew at some point we wouldn't be able to do a live workout in the world of sort of COVID and Corona, and team leaders may not be able to get together and that sort of stuff. So we wanted to be able to pre-record a few workouts, so we've got them as a backup, but we can still give you the same great service. This is not a shared workout. Nobody has done this workout before, so this isn't a reshare. This is a workout that was pre-recorded originally. It's a brand new workout that you've never done. At the end, don't forget your selfies, don't forget your feedback. Just because we're not doing a live workout does not mean that we don't want to see what you're doing. These are 30-minute quick blast workouts just to get the job done as a backup, because the live ones are normally 45 minutes. Miss B's going to do the warm-up. She's going to tell you what's coming up in the workout. Let's get stuck in. Have a great workout.
Okay, marching. I'm just going to bring in the arms and punch. And punch up. Okay, bringing it into an air skip now. So warriors, as usual, you're going to need your towels, water. You're going to need weights for the last few drills that are coming up. Tonight's workout is TC30. It's Tabata cardio. We've got 6 drills. The first 5 drills, shadow box now. First 5 drills, there's 2 moves per drill. The last move, there's just 1. We'll finish off then with a 90-second challenge. Okay, into squats now.
It sounds almost like a live workout, but a little bit shorter, with the same structure, the same challenge.
Steps.
No interaction, but they're still getting the same great service that we've pre-planned and thought ahead of the game.
Definitely.
Wow, it's just it's unbelievable, isn't it, the organisation that goes into this.
Spotty ducks.
You never know, when we grow up, we might be able to do this for a living.
Jogging, shaking everything out. Drop squats. And star jumps.
So warriors, while you're finishing your warm-up, don't forget it's mixability. You work at your own unique level. You can go slow and steady, you can go fast and furious, depending on the day you've had, the food you've had, the nutrition you've had, the sleep you've had, and your stress levels. All I ask is complete the workout so you keep your consistency and frequency up. If we've pre-prepared and recorded workouts, we just need you to do your bit to stay consistent, so when we all get back together we can just crack on.
And jogging. So we're going to drill 1 now. You've got 2 moves. First move is shadow box, second move is air skipping. Mr. B is going to do a minute, I'll do a minute. We don't need weights for this drill. Are you ready to get started?
Ready? Right then, warriors, 3, 2, 1, let's roll. So, as we know, Tabata, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds active recovery, it lasts 4 minutes. Each one of our Tabatas has got 2 moves in it. Go at a nice pace, get to 1 sentence talk test so you're out of breath. Let's hit this hard, it's only 30 minutes. 10 seconds active rest. There we go, keep moving, keep shaking, because we're coming up to move number 2, which is air skips. Feet together, bouncing on the ball of your feet and become a professional skipper. You can do it with the double jumps and double hoops, you can do the twisters, it doesn't matter. Just keep everything moving and get the heart rate up. 3, 2, 1, active rest, keep everything moving. Hey up, Mrs. B, you started stripping off already.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so shadow box. Mr. B did the static one, but I'm going to be moving around the floor.
Oh, you show off.
Showing you 2 ways to put your intensity or keep it static a little bit lower.
You look like you're raving in the club again.
I know, yeah.
Have some active rest, Mrs. B. 3, 2, and 1.
And back to that air skip.
I'm surprised you haven't said I was doing static air skipping. Surprised you haven't said I was just doing that.
Yeah. comment.
I might do some dynamic shadow boxing next, seeing as you've done it. 3, 2, 1. Active rest. Keep moving. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look, I'm dynamic.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, yeah, look, I'm moving around the room. Look. On a serious note, you can do dynamic shadow boxing as long as you've got no ankles, knees, hips or lower back problem. If you have, you just stay static and you go at double speed with the arms, because at the end of the day, cardio is cardio. 10 seconds active rest, keeping arms moving, keeping legs moving. 3, 2, 1.
Isn't it good for the worries when you've been like a couple of shadow box options?
Isn't that nice? It's almost like they've got the choice between two shadows, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That always freaks me out, you know when you're walking down the street, there's one sun, but you somehow get two shadows.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. It messes about with my head, that does. Oh, 10 seconds active rest, nice. Are you ready to go?
I am.
Go on then.
Come on, warriors, get those arms up. Jab, jab, jab those punches out.
That's another relevant point as well. We're doing jabs. I mean, you can do hooks or uppercuts or any. Oh, now I knew it.
That looks like a bit of a tin chicken one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. But active rest, Mrs. B. I don't like you talking about good-looking Tim like that. Off you go, Mrs. B.
Oh, yeah, skip it.
Every time we do air skipping, do you know who it makes me think of? Jackie Gordon.
Jackie's a good skipper.
What a skipper Jackie
Ooh,
Gordon is.
impressive.
Oh my God. I'm going to say this with the best intentions, but I would have liked to have seen her in the playground. All right
No,
then.
that sounds very wrong.
Active rest, that's 4 minutes. Look at me like a schoolgirl skipping.
Yeah.
If she's as good at the age that she is now, I mean, imagine what she was like then. Anyway,
Yeah, it's still no comment.
team number 2, we're going to do 4 steps on the shuttle steps, floor touch, 4 steps, floor touch, and then the second move is spotty dogs. Let's start now. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's
touch.
not necessarily
1, 2.
touching the floor, is it? Just as low as you can go, isn't it, Mr. B?
Well, yes, as low as I can be bothered to do with a backup workout, to be honest. Don't start as low as you can go again, Mrs. B. You're already ahead of the game for everyone. Active rest, nice, keeping everything moving. So we've just done some lateral moves, we're now going to do sagittal plane, which is spotty dogs. Here we go. Or slow spotties if we need to, if we've got any joint problems.
Nice sound of your feet going there.
Nice, isn't it? Active rest. It was in time with the music as well,
Have you
wasn't
noticed
it?
when you go active rest, you just sort of go like that?
Active rest.
Yeah.
Go on, Mrs. B. No, as low as you can go.
Oh, yeah. Touching the floor, then.
Oh, yeah. Your knuckles always drag on the floor anyway. You little monkey. Come on in, Christine, Lynn and Craig, Sally, Tim, Holly, Amy, Kat and Keith, Sam and Garth, Alan, Paul and Deb, Gemma and Emma. Active rest, Mrs. B. Active rest. Get active with the rest, man. 3, 2, 1. Charlotte, Thomas, Tracy, Small, Darren, Colette, Julia, Marissa, Donna, Wayne and Billy, Lisa Masters, Helen Downing, Marissa, Steph, Louise, Alison Haywood and Kate Brain, also known as Kate Brown. Do you remember when you used to call her Kate Brown all the time?
Yes.
Have some active rest, Mrs. B.
Yeah.
Ah, active rest. Ah. Right, back to lateral shuttle steps. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. Hey up, do you know what I just thought about?
I also.
Training in front of the camera with no one watching. Do you know what I feel like? Cut Joe Wicks. Oh dear. Active rest. Ah. Active rest. Oh. I was spotted dogs, isn't it? Here we go.
Right, you should be nice and warm now.
I am.
Wayne and Billy, Lisa Masters, Charlotte Turner, Anne, Sharon, Nikki, Carol Brighton, Jackie, Louise Clifford, Chanel, Susie, Vanessa, and Louise Robin.
I'm a turning spotty dog.
You're a spinning spotty.
Active rest. Oh. I wish you hadn't have said that now.
Yeah, you sort of can't.
3, 2, 1, off we go. Come on now, Tom, Shelley, Robin, Aisha, Lydia, Verity, Dave, Evans, Gary, Vanessa, Chanel and Susie, Louise Rowland, Jackie, Louise Clifford. Have some active rest, Mrs. B, gangster style. Is that it?
Yeah.
You're rubbish gangster, you are.
No, I've never been
3,
as good as you.
2, 1. You should be where you used to live.
Cheeky.
So again, this workout is pre-recorded. That's why we're not interacting with any comments. And if you are putting any comments on, that's just stupid. Have some active rest.
I'll say it like it
Well,
is.
I told them it was pre-recorded. I told them. 3, 2, oh no, it's 4 minutes, job done. Right, that is that is Tabata number. We're not taking it serious because we're doing it in our own time. That is T number 2 done. We're going on to Tabata 3. It's front kicks on the right for 20 seconds, front kicks on the left. Nice and simple. 3, 2, 1. Keep guard up. Kick, 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 kick. Got a choice on this one. Kick as high as you can, kick as powerful as you can, or kick as fast as you can. Maybe height is important, maybe power is important, maybe speed is important. You pick your body, your workout. Active rest. Oh. I'm going to start doing gangster active rest.
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Opposite leg kicks. Is it power? Is it height? Is it speed? Or it might be none of them and just do it like me. I'm doing turn so you can actually see the kick. That's better. Feel more professional now.
So this drill is going to help drill number 4 feel amazing.
Oh yeah, it certainly is.
Oh, yeah.
10 seconds active rest. Off you go, Mrs. B. Do you know what I'd like to talk about, seeing as we're pre-recording this?
What, yourself?
No. I'd like to talk to you about lots of things I'm interested in, not just me. No. I would like to give the Warriors some free info on nutrition. Active rest, Mrs. B. Do you think that'd be a good idea?
Yes, very good idea.
Because I'm thinking it's pre-recorded, we're not interacting, and let's give them some free info because we can't do a live at this minute. Off you go, Mrs. B. So, what I like to talk to my clients about regarding nutrition is whatever nutrition plan you believe in or is aligned with your values, it basically needs to be something that you can stick with and something that suits you. So, active rest, Mrs. B.
Okay.
Where I'm going with this nutrition is, don't do intermittent fasting if you don't believe in it. Don't do Slimming World and Weight Watchers if you don't believe in it. Don't do vegan if you don't believe in it. Front kicks.
It's not like that, though, is it? It's like, don't just do what your mate does, because you've got to do what suits you, and your routine and your lifestyle.
Definitely. There's some days I get up and I'm pining for breakfast. There's some days I get up and I want to do some intermittent fasting. And you know what? I'm not just going to force myself to do one or the other because I need to belong in one camp or the other. So whatever routine you do, make sure it aligns with your values and your beliefs, next leg, and make sure it actually suits you and suits your lifestyle. For some people, intermittent fasting works brilliant because they get up and they rush out straight to work. Brilliant. For some people, they're craving food in the morning. So just do what suits you. Okay?
And as well, Mr. B, you've got to give it a chance to work as well.
Active
Don't
rest.
keep going from different routine to a different routine without giving the first one a chance to work.
That's right. Off you go, Mrs. B. I often say to my clients, pick a style of eating, stick with it for 4 weeks, and let's assess energy levels, sleep, exercise, stress, hormonal profiles, weight, and let's see if we need to adapt from there. Active rest, Mrs. B. Three, two, one. Again, so nutrition tip number 1. Find a routine that suits you and only you, because it leads lovely onto tip number 2 that I'm going to give you in the next drill. Three, two, one. Active rest. Nice. So active rest. We're on to T number 4 now. So we're going to do the in and out sprints where the legs go laterally and then abducted in. And then we're going to do crab steps, 2, 1, mate, to the other. Let's start now. 3, 2, 1. When I said 3, 2, 1, then when I got to 1, I knocked out a cheeky little bird.
Oh, did you?
And it sounded like 3, 2, Did you notice?
No, I didn't actually.
I thought I'd say before you brought it up.
No.
I went 3, 2, And active rest. Nice. That's that. Keep moving because we're doing 2 crab steps laterally, 2 crab steps back. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Off we go. Nice and low, no bobbing up and down with the head. Whichever level you're down to, keep it there. Active rest, nice, shaking it out, getting ready for your second minute. Three, two, one, here we go. So nutrition tip number 1 was finding a routine that suits you and only you. Tip number 2 is you should be able to pick an eating lifestyle that you can do every single week of the year. And what I mean by that is, active rest, Mrs. B, if you're doing one of these 6-week detoxes or 6-week this or 8-week that, and it's absolutely nightmare, off you go, Mrs. B. It's an absolute nightmare for you to stick to. That is not a nutritional plan. That is not a lifestyle. That sounds like dieting torture for me. And the word diet, take the T off the end and it gives you a clue how you're actually going to feel. So you want to find an eating style that you can stick to the majority of the year. Active rest, Mrs. B. Three, two, one. In and out sprints. So my nutrition is relatively simple. It's protein every meal. I try and get some green stuff every meal. And I try and get my carbohydrates before my workout and after my workout. I have 2 litres of water and minimal alcohol. It's pretty simple. Of course, when I'm on holiday, I don't quite do that. But I'm talking about a lifestyle that you can do for the majority of the year. 2 crab steps. So, find an eating style that you believe in and you value, and then make it adaptable that you can stick to for most of your life. Then, all you have to do is go on to tip number 3, which I'll talk about soon. Off you go. 10 seconds active rest. Last minute of this Tabata. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you know what I believe one of the most important decisions you made with your nutrition was, Mrs. B? Reducing your caffeine.
Yes.
Why don't you tell some of the warriors about your story with caffeine?
Yeah, so last year on the habit reset,
Active rest?
I decided to try and reduce my coffee to see if I got good sleep. I was probably drinking about 6 cups
Off
a
you go.
day, crab steps or 2. And sometimes 6 o'clock in the evening I'd have my last coffee. So I reduced, I didn't cut it out completely because that's where people make so many mistakes, just going, right, that's it, I'm not having that anymore. Cut it down to 2 cups a day, 4-12. If I want one in the afternoon, it's decaf and I am sleeping
Active
like
rest.
an absolute baby now.
So you reduced your coffee, you made it as part of a lifestyle, and you're sleeping now better than everyone you have been done for the last year.
Because I think if I'd just gone right, that's it, no coffee, big mistake.
Right, weights plates, T5. Star jumps with weights, these are optional. Drop squats with weights, that is not optional. 3, 2, 1, go. So what Mrs. B is saying now is she recognised caffeine may be affecting the sleep. She reduced to a level that was sustainable for a lifestyle. She actually believed it could work because the data said it could work, and now it's part of a lifestyle and she doesn't even think twice about it.
But it actually worked better than what I thought it would do as well, so it's amazing.
Active rest. Get ready for drop squats. 3, 2, 1, drop. Touch, drop. Touch in the middle, drop. Sumo on the drop, touch in the middle. Gotta say, Mrs. B, I'm absolutely loving the fact that you're sleeping better.
Yeah, it helps everybody, I think, doesn't it?
We might even start sleeping in the same bed again soon, mightn't we? Active rest. Well, I haven't done active rest. Gangster stole the weights.
No. Right, then off you go.
Sorry. Go on then.
Okay, so don't forget you can do the half ones if you want to still use the weights, or you can drop the weights out if needed and do full star jumps. Or you can do both.
Come on in, Tracy Jones, Sam Rochester's, Matt Aston, Mike Duff, Rebecca and Ellie, Charlotte Baum, Rachel Jennings, Lindsay and Rob, Mandy and John, Amy Keane, active rest, Mrs. B. Off you go. So nutrition tip number 1 was find a routine that suits you and an eating style or a group that suits you. Tip number 2 was make it a lifestyle and not a 6, 8 or 12 week little blitz. It's got to be something you can stick to. Tip number 3, coming up soon. Active rest, Mrs. B. Right then, star jumps with weights. Try and hold on to them. Up, 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 up.
Come on, Julia, Marissa, Dale, and Fletcher, Emma, Alan, Sam Daz, Colin Deb, Charlotte, Thomas, Happy, Sally, Tim, Holly, Naomi, Lily, Craig, Christine, Tom, Shelley, Robin, Aisha, and Lydia.
Active rest, moving forward and back. After the next exercise, I'm giving you nutrition tip number 3. What a reason to stay on long and doing this. Drop squats, touch, drop, touch, drop, touch. Nice and wide on the drops. And active rest, nice. Three, 2, 1, go.
And now the last star jumps in this drill.
So nutrition tip number 3 is following some basic principles. Everybody that's ever come to me for PT or fitness, they have got one of 3 goals. Lose weight, stay the same but improve their shape, add muscle mass or strength. Active rest, Mrs. B. 3, 2, and 1. So the basics are dead simple. You want to lose weight, you've got to eat less calories than you're burning or burn more calories than you're eating. If you want to maintain your weight, calories in have got to equal calories out. If you want to add strength or muscle mass, you've got to have more calories coming in than you are expending. 3, 2, 1. Active rest. Right, we're coming up to T6, Tabata 6. This is only a 3-minute bad boy. There's one move. Sprinting with weighted arms. 3 minutes. Let's do it.
This is time to up your game now. Verity, David, Gary, Vanessa, Shannon, Susie, Kate, Alison, Louise and Steph, Mandy and John, Lindsay and Rob, Amy Keane, John, Tucker, Becky Woodcock, Becky and Chris, Rachel Jennings, Ellie and Rebecca, Mike and Mel.
Active rest, nice, keeping everything moving. 3 minutes, weighted arm sprinting. Here we go.
Alison Coles, Rachel Davina, Sam and Steve, Clee, Zoe, Lee Lynch, Mike and Christiane, Megan, Louise Rowland, Louise Clifford, Jackie, Anne and Sharon.
And active rest, nice. 3, 2, 1.
Come on now, warriors. Drive those elbows back. Get those knees up.
So recap, nutrition tip number 1, find a routine that suits you, whether that be fasting, low carb, vegetarian, clubs, high protein, Atkins, whatever it is, just find something that suits you. Tip number 2, you've got to be able to make it as part of a lifestyle and be able to stick to it long term. Active rest, Mrs. B. Tip number 3, follow the basics. Do you need less calories? Do you need to maintain? Do you need to up your calories dependent on your goal? Off you go, Mrs. B. If you haven't got a clue what you're doing with calories, seek the help of a PT, a coach, or someone that's pretty good at what they do. There's also free online calorie calculators online that won't cost you a penny as well. 10 seconds active rest. So we've got our last minute of T6 to do, which is weighted arm sprinting, and then we're doing a finisher. Mrs. B does half, I do half, do a cool down and get out of here. Let's go.
So listen, I think we need to remind the warriors though, if your nutrition goal is weight loss, don't forget that you might sometimes hit a plateau, and that's just the body doing its natural thing.
100%, and that's where a good coach will come into play, because so many people hit a plateau, active rest, they decide the diet's not working, they give in and then they put half a stone back on. A good coach will give you strategies to work through it. Here we go. I don't know any good coaches, but there's a few out there in Tamworth.
There's some average ones around, isn't there?
Don't even talk to me about the average ones. There's hundreds of average ones. There's only a few very, very good ones. All the average ones have just finished a 5-week course and think they're bloody experts.
Alright, no more ranting, thank you.
Active rest. And they're stopping and starting like there's no business.
Alright.
Anyway.
He's off.
Now look what you've done.
Calm
Now,
down.
calm. And Mrs. B, would you like to discuss the finisher?
So, tonight's challenge is 90 seconds. We're doing 10 start jumps. We're doing 10 kicks on the right leg, 10 kicks on the left leg, and we're repeating as many rounds as possible.
Should they be counting how many rounds they do for their selfie?
You can count how many rounds you yourself, but I know everyone forgets.
Bloody count for the selfie.
Hard to forget.
3, 2, 1. Let's do half each.
2, 3.
Oh, you're not counting. I can't cheat if you're going to be counting. I can't be doing 8s of everything. Please let me do 8, please. You've made me dead angry about these average coaches, Mrs. B. 90 seconds on the finisher, you're 25 seconds in. How many rounds can you do? Keep counting. I've got to finish. Well, I've got to start where you leave off as well, haven't I? 3, 2, 1.
You've got 7 more kicks to do.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 3, 5, 7.
Naughty, naughty.
4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 10 seconds. What have you got in here? That's it, that's it. Remember the number, write it down or say it 10 times now. Maybe say 3.5 rounds, 3.5 rounds, 3.5 rounds, 3.5 rounds, 3.5 rounds. Whatever you did. 10 star jumps, 10 right leg kicks, 10 left leg kicks counts as 1 round. So you might have, I don't know, 2.2 rounds. You might have finished on the 3rd round. Yeah, cool down like this one.
Yeah, just copy what I'm doing while it's
I'm doing a gangster cool down. I'm going to do a proper gangster cool down. That's it, you got me stuck. You got me started now.
Okay, reach over the toes, hamstring stretch. Lovely.
Yeah, just gonna cool down by cracking my knuckles, man. Yeah, shooting off my sovereign ring, man.
Hands switch sides.
It's like where you used to live, ain't it, Mrs. B?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do some.
Legs nice,
What are we doing
wide,
now?
lateral bounce.
Okay, let's get his timing right. There we go. Now you see her? Oh no. No, you don't. Now you see her? Oh.
Hold it in the middle, turning the toes out to 2 o'clock, lowering yourself down into a nice stretch.
Turning the toes out to what? I've got a digital watch.
And slowly up, marching, shaking everything out.
Is that a cool down done?
That's cool down done.
Lovely work, Mrs. B. Right, that is the pre-recorded TC30. We've only got this on because we can't make it live, and there's a good chance you know why we can't make it live, because I would have messaged you and kept you in touch, but just know it's unfortunate. We've got ahead of the game. We've got some other workouts to come just in case we need to use them. Please don't forget your selfies. Quote Warrior Online Bootcamp. Tag this one, call this one the helmet. Let us know how many rounds you did. We'll live you all soon.
Yeah.
We love you all loads, and we'll see you when we get back to lives. Love you loads. Say bye.